feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon.
The following is a presentation of the DADDgamer Football League.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Coming up, we'll see Dak Prescott. After his last game, now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the Falcons and the Chiefs coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Atlanta Falcons. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. CD, you look at the Falcons in this matchup. You figure they've got to be looking forward to this one. They've got a clear advantage on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah, they totally understand it, not just by running the numbers, but those numbers do play into it because you've got one of the better passing offenses in the league, a top 10 unit, going up against one of the poor defenses in the league. So I think we're going to see these guys take some shots downfield. But right from the start, I expect them to attack and get right after it.
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. As we get a peek at their dynamic signal caller hailing from Mississippi State, it's Dak Prescott.
His game last week reminded me of the old song, Accentuate the Positive. That's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air. Receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're a running back that likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big-time game.
And Dak going to start out going to the air. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. The numbers for Moore last week: 5 catches, 70 yards, and a touchdown.
5th in the league in receiving yards, and that's a strong category. I mean, if you're in the top 5 in anything, I don't care whether it's football or tiddlywinks, you're having a nice season.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. To throw is Prescott. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons. The Falcons at 10-1 now on the year. And they come in on a pretty good roll here, winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Prescott now from the 50. This pass outright to Arcega-Whiteside. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one a first down pickup of 8.
The tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
First down, Prescott. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. On 2nd and inches, Prescott able to get away. Shakes off the sack, but he can't get away forever, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. And Charles, part of the reason they lost last week, they didn't have a single sack, and they changed that quickly.
How did they ever? And it was something they talked about with us extensively. They needed to get pressure. How were they going to get to the quarterback? Obviously, they schemed themselves into a great play, didn't they?
If they want it first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Now Prescott. That's complete to Arcega-Whiteside. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. And that hits the crossbar. It comes back no good. And by just a couple of inches, this remains a scoreless game. Well, he had that one on target. That's half the battle. The other half of the battle, however, is distance.
And he nearly had that, too. But it was the crossbar that said otherwise. And that'll deny him a shot at 3.
And now here comes Kansas City. So the long field goal misses, and now the reverse. You're in a tough spot defensively. They'll start the drive at the 43. Goff on 1st down. Has this complete to Daniel Bellinger. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for 1st and 10. Now it's Goff. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they'll be stopped at the 28 on a play that started at the 14. They pick up 14.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now a play fake, and it's Goff. Looking sideline, incomplete. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Play action, it's Goff. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Throwing again is Goff. This pass into the hands of Bellinger. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's #1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So for the 2nd time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. And they were at field goal range the last time out, but couldn't connect.
And it's early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of, running your kicker back out there. But let's face it, some coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drives and not try and settle for field goals.
A busy first quarter. His third catch of the afternoon is a first down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Prescott now. And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. Neville Gallimore powering his way in and burying him.
That's a ball he needs to let go of there. Wasn't the most time in the world to work through his progression, but NFL quarterbacks, they've got to sense the pressure. They've got that internal clock, and the ball has to be gone. And if you're not going to escape and run for it, you have to let it go before the pressure gets to you and puts you on the ground.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Prescott drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. Back deep, the former All-Pro Tyler Lockett. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Goff. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. Able to slither by. Only 3 there on the screen at 2nd down. Here's Goff. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't get in. Throwing on 3rd, Goff. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Now Goff. On the slant, complete to Bellinger. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
$3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Off play action. Here's Goff. Rolling to his left. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey looking for a crease. Can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. From the gun on third down, Goff. Out route pass complete to Bellinger. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 31-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
On first and 10, Goff. This pass complete to Melton. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, first and 10. Now Goff taps this forward. That's a jet sweep. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Falcons say they have it. They do.
We'll give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. Atlanta now coming out on the field. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. First and 10. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
On first and 10, Prescott. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. Looking to throw again on second down. Prescott, and he's got the hook up to Moore. And this offense on third down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and put the down marker back to run.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. Now Prescott. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. On play action, Prescott. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's third. Prescott yet again. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down. On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. A good kick, 49 yards, just 3 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. And so close to hitting pay dirt last time, fumbling down near the goal line. Now, how does that affect their psyche this time around?
It's a tester, that's for sure, because to be that close and come away with no points is really disappointing, not just for the guys on offense, but the defensive players, too, who thought, hey, we're going to put some points up and have a little momentum going. They've got to find a way to just get it out of their minds, let it go, and move on to the next series.
Now gone. Throw right side, taken in by Bellinger. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Starting to rack up the yardage here in this first half. 5 catches now and a first down.
That's a pretty throw right there. That ball's in the air a long time, but it's right on the money on the right sideline. A really good route. Moving the defenders towards the middle of the field before breaking to the sideline. What a completion there. Big-time arm strength. Very nice route.
On first down, it's Goff. He's able to find Melton. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at their 48-yard line.
On second down, McCaffrey, and he'll get it out to midfield. Let's see, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
He's brought down by Jones. He'll pick up with 2 yards.
Back to the ground on first, it's McCaffrey. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. To throw is Goff. On the screen, this is Eckler. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on third down. Goff now looking to throw. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he'll wind up picking up about 4 as that is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. They go ahead and snap it. Goff. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is going to have the Chiefs first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Meanwhile, Goff's throw into the hands of Lockett. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Again, Goff. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the first down sack. Goff, he lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. John Franklin Myers in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
I remember when I was a kid, all I wanted was a nickel so I could get that soda down at the fountain. And guess what? The nickel came into play well. 5 defensive backs, they covered well, allowed for the sack.
Sodas were a nickel when you were a kid?
No, I just needed the extra nickel so I could pay the proper price.
Okay, how much were they? A dime? What were they?
15 cents.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Chiefs on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. We're starting to get near the home stretch of this NFL season. It's Week 13, so let's get an update on what's going on. We'll begin up at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, and it's the Panthers who are out in front. Richie James, a touchdown reception. From there, we head down south to Tampa to check on the Bucs at home at Raymond James Stadium. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting LA Chargers. The Buccaneers locked in a tight one, but this is a game you feel they've got to have. Time now for a check of the next-gen stats in that first half for KC. And even though they've got a halftime lead, they're likely devising ways as we speak to try and get a little more production from their passing game. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, they did not have quite the same amount of success in the passing game that their counterparts did, as you get a look at the numbers there.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. Taken in at the 3. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. And the Chiefs ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game.
Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25. Goff. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
On first down, this is McCaffrey.
And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Play action. It's Goff. He'll buy some time right, and he'll just get rid of it. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now it's Goff. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 35. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there were very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Now Goff on first down.
He's got Bellinger. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Goff. It's caught. Mitchell.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
yards on the pickup.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Now a 2nd down and 6.
Goff now looks to throw.
This pass into the hands of Bellinger. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
Throwing again is Goff. Looking middle, and that's complete.
And the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the 1st. Back to throw, Goff. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal.
McCaffrey will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2.
So it's 3rd and goal, and now the question, can this Falcon defense stand tall once more?
Eckler, and Eckler will not get there. Great defense at the point of attack, going to stop him short of the 1st down.
This defense not budging, back-to-back carries of just 2 yards.
This defense continues to be good on 3rd down. I mean, they haven't allowed a touchdown offensively. Are you saying, let's go for this, let's try to get it in the end zone?
I don't know about that because of what you just described. They've been so good, and they don't give up the big play that you would expect in downs 1 through 3. Why should 4th down be any different? True. You might want to go ahead and kick the field goal and see if you can figure out something else as this game moves on.
Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm.
There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Falcons. DJ Moore, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Falcons strike quickly here to tie up the ball game.
I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. Man, one play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. incomplete. That one doesn't find its target, but all in all, he's been much sharper this week. He was under 50% a week ago, and now he's up over 70%.
But you know it's standard for quarterbacks and receivers getting together for a little extra time each and every day in practice. I get the sense they got together for a lot of extra time this week to try and improve that passing percentage, and it's worked out quite well.
They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down.
Now, 3rd down, you'll give them that. You just want to make sure that you play the first down line. And they were able to get him down and force the punt.
Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Here comes Pettis on the return. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. There's DJ Moore as he and the rest of the offense head back out there. Creeping up on 1,000, could get there on this drive. So a challenge for him to do that, but also defensively, maybe a challenge for them to not allow that.
And that means probably kicking even more coverages to his side. And what that really means is wherever he lines up, you will have a cornerback over in his area. Now instead of blitzing your linebacker, drop him into coverage. Instead of the safety dropping into regular coverage, that safety moves into that area to try and discourage a quarterback from going to him. That means everyone else, win your routes. You've got an opportunity to catch passes now too.
Yeah, a little bit of a cat and mouse game. On the counter, here's Kamara. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Kamara gets it again on 2nd down. And he'll make it only to the 43, a gain of 2. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Prescott to throw it. Keeps himself upright. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Chiefs are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. Goff on 1st down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. From the 16, Goff. This pass complete to Melton. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down.
An 8-yard pickup. 1st down.
McCaffrey on the counter. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing on 3rd, Goff. Out route pass complete to Bellinger. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
A couple of 1st downs have him to the 40 now on 1st and 10. Now Goff. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. No gain on the screen there. It's second down. A shotgun snap for Goff. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted.
And the Falcons are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were in nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. Following the interception, here's Prescott, and he's got the hook up to Moore.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
Now it's Kamara in the passing game. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. On second down, Kamara. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. A give to Kamara running right. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36.
Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
So here we go. On now is the kicker, Chris Boswell. This to get the lead up to 4. And he missed it. It's no good. And this is going to remain a 1-point game. Had a chance to give themselves there some important wiggle room, but it went awry.
Yeah, let's do the simple math here. And you know, for me, it has to be simple. Instead of this thing kind of giving them that wiggle room you talked about, now we're talking about possibly losing a ball game because they left the door open.
So now here are the Chiefs as their offense makes their way back out onto the field.
Well, they didn't fall behind any further thanks to that missed field goal, but still staring at this 4th quarter deficit.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Off-play action. Here's Goff. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Now Goff taps this forward. That's a jet sweep.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
Now with third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Got to give credit to both defenses because they've been able to keep the points down. And despite that incompletion, I like the way he's playing. He's putting up decent numbers. What he has to do, find a way to make that sound read and hit that one home run before this one's over.
So a chance there goes by the wayside. That one just didn't have enough leg to get there.
Yeah, and it would have given a lead here in the fourth quarter. And those are the ones that keep you up at night when you don't have enough distance. I wonder if maybe did his foot hit the ground first? Did he not get enough of the ball? He's going to be thinking about that one.
There's DJ Moore as he and the rest of the offense head back out there. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, fourth quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
Prescott on first down. He's got his tight end over the middle, T.J. Hockenson. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Here's Prescott. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he'll get this to the 22. So they began the play at the 11, and it's a gain of 11. First down. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
Prescott looks to throw on first. Got the connection here to Bourne. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. Following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. Now Prescott. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
He rifles complete, caught by Moore. And the Falcons are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They've got it first and goal as they search for what could be a game-sealing touchdown. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Alvin Kamara, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Falcons get an important score there to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a two-point conversion to tie it. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. So Jared Goff in the offense. Down 14-6, a minute 55 remaining. They need a touchdown and, of course, the two-point conversion as well. Now Goff. And he wisely will throw that one away. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Goff now to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Desperation time for Goff on 4th. Able to find Melton. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. One crisis averted, but they still need to move hastily. Another catch for Melton. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Now it's Goff. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Goff. They'll lock him with a grab over the middle. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
Well, this game has not been short on intrigue, but that's the backbreaker right there, and it's going to put any hope of victory to bed.
Yeah, they knew they needed the touchdown, and when you have that little time remaining, they know they've got no choice except to go for broke, and that they did. But the interception, that means defeat.
And here now come the Falcons. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. The Falcons in victory formation as they take a knee. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down.
Prescott, he goes down to a knee, and that should just about do it. The Falcons send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Returnable for Lockett.
Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up, it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though,
Feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me,